if there is one person who left that villa happy and excited, that person would be Wike, Soma Sambo said. Can you imagine? So, following the peace agreement signed by Governor Fubara and Wike, the Minister of FCT, Somna Sambo, Arise analyst, expressed skepticism about the sustainability of the arrangement in an interview with Arise TV. Sambo suggested that even President Tinubu is aware that the current arrangement is imbalanced and favors one side. Sambo pointed out that the outcome of the peace agreement seemed to leave Wike content and excited. Can you imagine? So he alluded to the fact that the configuration of the agreement appeared to heavily lean on Wike's favor. The analyst pointed out the existence of two court cases initiated by different factions, questioning how one of them is being highlighted while the other is seemingly overlooked. So according to him, even President Tinubu himself knows that this arrangement wouldn't hold water. It is tilted towards one side, and you and I know that if there is one person who left that villa happy and really excited, that person would be Nyesom Wike, because everything just seemed to be almost towards him. And you will see that there are two court cases by two different factions. How come one has been mentioned? Can you imagine? So with what is happening now, no wonder what is his name, Rufai Oseni of Arise TV is also saying that that fight is a lost fight, because everything that had been put together in the kind of peace accord agreement signed between or signed by Wike and Fubara shows that everything tilted towards Wike, leaving Fubara orphaned. It's going to be a very big issue then. And that is why I keep telling people that Tinubu is aware of what Wike is doing. What Wike is doing is exactly Tinubu's bidding. Okay, only God knows the kind of agreement that both Wike and Tinubu signed. One, before Wike did that election rigging in Rivers State in favor of Tinubu, and two, before getting this FCT appointment, because we know that when Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC chairman, rigged that election for Tinubu, they did not consider the 25% FCT. So there are several things that this President Tinubu has signed with Wike to ensure that all the errors in the previous rigging will be perfected in the next rigging. I tell the truth. And one of it is how they can take over Rivers State completely. It's not just getting the election alone, but how can Rivers State become an APC state? That is exactly what they want, because almost all the Niger Delta oil producing states are all PDP, no APC in it, and that has been biting APC very hard. Buhari tried in his 8 years of office, he could not achieve it. Tinubu wants to see how he can achieve that using Wike, and Wike has agreed to do the dirty work, because that is their logo, agreeing to do dirty work. That is the price he has to pay. So it's a very difficult one. So when they signed peace agreement between Wike and Fubara and the whole thing is tilted towards favoring Wike, it's obvious that Tinubu is aware of what is happening, and it's going to be a very dirty one, because what it means is that if Fubara fails to adhere to it, then they will take over the state by force using the military. Okay, and if crisis starts in that state and the Joe people come out to fight, then they will easily declare state of emergency in that state and then take it over by military. So, and otherwise, Wike will continue to dictate for Fubara in that state. Man, this is a very bad situation. Okay, so if that is the situation, then Fubara is finished. I don't know how he's going to survive that governorship. The truth is that they might just keep him quiet for peace to reign, let him just complete this first tenure, but he's not going to get second tenure. Obviously, he will not get second tenure. I am pretty sure of that. I can say that for a certain, that Fubara will not get second term in that Rivers State. They will give it to APC. So it is not left for PDP, or rather it is not left for the Rivers State people to stand their ground that it is PDP or nobody in that state. That is the only thing that can happen. That is the way I see it. Nah, man. So people are already reacting. Some say the agreement inadvertently saved Fubara from the impending doom. So if only he could be wise not to allow sycophants to mislead him. Okay, oh, that must be APC person speaking this. Okay, so I say you are more than correct. Those going against the agreement are Fubara's enemies. Okay, oh, Oga Sumner, that's your own opinion, because Nigerian judiciary have turned everything upside down. How can four control the House over 27? This is embarrassing. So saying Tinubu just favor Wike is just an overstatement. Can you imagine? Wow. Regardless of the truth, the war will only be resolved by the 2027 election. Politicians have big ego. Without one side losing, they don't resolve. And that is true anyway. That is correct. All these commentators working hard and commenting against the agreement have one thing in common. They are political gladiators profiteering from the political imbroglios. They don't want the situation to be brought under control. They are pretenders of lover of peace. Fubara should be wary of these warmongers. They are his enemies. Okay, oh, that is what you think. That is what you think. I think there's more to this than meet the eyes. Now, if the president did not settle the matter between Wike and Fubara as expected, then advise Fubara to ignore the settlement of the president and continue with the fight, and later come in yourself to do the settlement rightly. Simple as ABC. Don't mind them. They don't know that the governor is on losing side if the fight continues. Oh yes, because he got more than expected. Tinubu and Baja are playing the game very well. Can you imagine? So is Fubara an idiot? Did anyone force him into signing the agreement? I don't seem to understand this man called Fubara. He is not competent. Very myopic. I am so devastated. Don't be devastated. Don't be devastated. It is what it is. That is Nigerian politics for you. Yes, Wike won Fubara from point 1 to the last point. Fubara lost all. Instead of obeying the agreement reached on this matter, the governor should revert to his tribe and fashion out the way out, because this has nothing to do with the gentleman sharing agreement. Now, wow. So the so-called baby governor will be preparing to decamp the APC or resign. That is what it means. Now, wow. So the way it is now is that Fubara is now at the mercy of APC in Rivers State and at the national level. Quite unfortunate. Well, he accepted the agreement. The politicians can't give anything free without collecting anything from you. So he accepted the agreement, has to use it the way it is. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.